Hello guys, welcome to this video. So today I'll be teaching you about a concept called ICP. I normally term it to know your customer. So this is a very fundamental concept when it comes to marketing on how to sell online. It doesn't matter what you're selling, be it digital product or a physical product. You need to know your customer. You need to understand the ideal customer profile you're trying to sell to. And when it comes to ideal customer profile, this is the one person your product is made for. It's not a group of people, it's not demography, it's not a country, it's just one person. And it goes beyond knowing the age bracket or where they live, and it's not really enough. So you have to go deeper than that. You have to know their psychographic, you have to know what they believe in, what they value, and what they're actually struggling with right now. And also, what do they want out of their life? So this way you get a better understanding of your customer's persona. And you need to find their pain points. So I don't think selling is very easy when you don't really understand your customer's pain points. So when it comes to pain points, you know what keeps them up at night, what goes through their head every day, what are they struggling with, or what kind of problem are they trying to solve in their life right now. And most importantly, in the days of and most importantly, you need to speak their language. You have to use your words and not your words. So this is where copywriting comes into play. You don't sell products with just your own words. You have to use your customers' words. So like an example, if you're trying to get a lightning product online, they're actually not looking for a premium lighting solution. They're actually looking for something that makes them see at night, if that makes sense. And you need to know where they hang out. So before you can sell to them, you need to know what platforms they are on. You need to know what account they follow, what kind of content they consume. So that gives you an idea the kind of content you can produce as well, and also what platforms you need to post this content on. And you have to ask a question of like where do they ask questions? Like, do they go to Google to ask questions? Do they go to Reddit or Quora? Like, you need to know all of this information. So when you want to build your ICP, you have to know your customers' pain, their desires, their language, and also their word. So that way it becomes easy for you to sell the product to that customer. So now, back in the days before the rise of artificial intelligence and all of these AI tools out there, we can't you can't really get a full ICP of your customer to match your product. We all use based on our own basic understanding or basic knowledge, or maybe research data. And there's so much you can research. Okay, but now we have AI. AI have all of this data we need, and we're going to leverage AI to build our customers profile today. So without further ado, let's go into it, and we build a customer profile for the product which I had researched in my last video. If you haven't watched it, you can go back to watch the what to sell video. I did a full product research on how to find product to sell, how to validate your product, how to ensure that there's demand for your product. So let's go into that product to create an ICP profile for it. So yeah, this is the brand. It's called Nifura. So they are selling this biocollagen mask, which we've identified that there's a lot of demand for it, and it looks like their bestseller. So in terms of looking for best-selling products using a Shopify store, because this store runs on Shopify, the way I do it is there is a tag. So when you go to all collections that / all, it shows you all of the product they have in their store. And when you sort this by best selling, you definitely see all of the best selling products in terms of how much revenue they've or how much sales this product has made. So in terms of this website or this brand, their best selling product is this biocollagen mask. So we'll be focusing on this biocollagen mask to understand the ideal customer's profile. Okay, so I'm just going to click on the biocollagen mask. So it says it's the fastest facelift ever. We're just going to study a little bit of what this product does, like who is the product for. So most frequently asked question, what should I do if the mask doesn't stick well? I don't think this is a better framing of how to sell products. You don't just start with your frequently asked question. You have to let your visitors or your customers know what your product is doing or what benefit they get from the product. You have to address pain points before even talking about frequently asked questions. So now, if you're trying to sell this product, these are the things these brands are not doing. These are the gaps you need to put in place to make sure that you can compete effectively. And also, I think the price is also another factor here. So 4 marks for £21.95 is not really framed in a way that it provides any real value to me, unless maybe I'm not the target audience. But I would word this maybe in a different way. Maybe if it's 4 marks, I would maybe break the price down into unit cost or unit economics to make the pricing does not look very, very um, heavy to the customers. You have to make your price feel like a no-brainer when you're trying to sell a product. Okay, so now I'm going to just have a look at this website, see what they're doing. The product page looks very good. It's clean. The imagery are nice. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to leverage AI to have a better understanding of this product, to make me to just help me summarize what this product is about, the benefits, who is it for, and how it works. Okay. So on this link, I'm going to copy this link and go to my AI model. So I make use of Cloud AI. Is like the best for me. It doesn't hallucinate a lot and it gives me very accurate information. So I'll ask Cloud AI to summarize this website for me, or the product page, to give me an idea what the product is, who is the product for, and what are the benefits. So I would say summarize this product page and let me know the benefits, who is it for, and also how it works. So I'll give my Cloud AI to do this, then I'll wait for the results. Yeah, so this is a summary of the hope of the product. So it says it's a Korean formulated hydrogel mask designed for anti-aging and deep hydration. Okay. Each pack contains 4 single-use masks priced at this. The mask targets multiple skin concerns simultaneously. It's smooth fine line and wrinkles. Okay, it's smooth fine line and wrinkles. Okay, who is it for? The product is specially formulated for mature and aging skin. Okay, so this is very important. Formulated for mature and aging skin. So you know that your target audience is maybe people a little bit more older in terms of age. Okay, so though it's marketed as suitable for all skin types, including sensitive. So this is another interesting point that people will be very wary of. So they may ask questions like, is this product good for my skin? So they say that is for all skin types, including sensitive and acne-prone skin. Okay, it's ideal for anyone experiencing fine line, loss of elasticity, dryness, dullness. Okay, this is also good. Dryness, dullness, and uneven texture. So these are all good marketing lines you can take note of for now. This will be included in our product description or our sales copy. All right. So how it works: active ingredients, active application process, clean, and so this is very important to tell your customer how to use your product. Leave for 1 to 2 hours minimum, 3 to 4 hours overnight for best results. So remove the mask remaining serum into skin. Okay, remove and massage remaining serum into skin. Okay, so it has given me a very brief overview of what the product does and all of that. So now the next step, I'm going to ask this AI model to build me an ICP. Okay, so I'm just going to prompt it and say, okay, kindly build me an ICP for this product, considering the fact that I can have multiple ICP profiles. So structure. So now what this means is, like I explained earlier, ICP is like a one personal profile. Okay. But then if you're selling some product, you can have different ICP profiles. All your customers are not going through the same thing. They're not in the same demography or demo or in the same region. Okay, so now you can create different ICP profiles for one product. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to build me an ICP for this product, considering the fact that I have multiple ICP profiles. So it has to structure them accordingly. So let's see what it produces for us. Use. Okay, good. So this is the ID customer profile, right? So the first one is the proactive professional. Okay, so their concern is I want to look polished and confident without complicated routines. And their age range, or the person's age range is between 32 to 45-year-old, female primarily, male secondarily, urban, suburban UK, major cities. So the end income of this to this annually, corporate professional, so university degree or higher, psychographic, values efficiency, pain points, motivation, buying behavior, marketing channel, Instagram, LinkedIn, email marketing, key messaging angle, Spark, quality result on schedule. Okay, good. That's the first one. The second ICP, the anti-aging enthusiast. So I want to age gracefully and maintain my youthful glow. Okay, sounds good. So you can see all of these profiles. Now, this gives you an insight on the kind of customers interested in your product. All right. Now, when you have all of this information, you're one step closer to creating a better product description, a better sales copy, a better email marketing for these people. So you don't just go by the flow or how things are played in your head. So you actually go with the data. So this is a K beauty someone. This one, I'm also a Korean skincare. I'm looking out for the next cut product. So with this kind of profile, you have to position your product as the best in the market because they are aware about the Korean skincare products, right? So you can't just come with a substandard product because you wouldn't sell at all. So if you're trying to position your brand into these people, this in particular ICP, you have to be a professional or you know actually what you're doing. You have to make a lot of research to know that you're bringing in the best kind of product into the market. So based on these ICPs, from my own experience, I think the easiest people to sell here would be the anti-aging people. Okay, these ones they are mostly impulse buyers. They actually just want results now. All right, they're not looking to do research on three, four, five brands before making a purchase. So if you're trying to build your brand around this audience or this persona, now I'm going to ask my AI to create a brand identity for ICP2. Okay, so I'm going to say kindly create a brand identity for ICP2 looks much like a market that would be easier to sell to. So now, based on my own rationale, I think ICP2 will be the one that will be easier to sell because these are like anti-aging people. They do a lot of impulse buy. Their age range is 48 to 65. They have a lot of disposable income. So one thing, if you're trying to sell product online, you need to sell to people that have a lot of disposable income. You don't sell to, well, a lot of Gen Zs, obviously they have money, but when it comes to disposable income, you want to sell to millennials. Like these are the people that have real money and baby boomers. So those ones are actually a bit more settled and they have extra money to spend on products online. Okay. So I'm going to wait for the product identity for the anti-aging enthusiast and let's see what our product or brand identity looks like. Okay, so this is the brand identity Claude AI has been able to put together, which looks very well detailed. And this is your brand overview. So it's still using the same brand name. Obviously, I didn't tell it to create a new brand based on this, but I can give it another prompt to say, oh, Nifora is just my competitor. I'm looking to create a new brand of my own. So it's going to remove all of the Nifora branding on this. But then if this is just for educational purpose, so this is the brand overview, targeting those particular audience, the anti-aging demography, okay, or the anti-aging customers persona. So your brand mission is to empower women over 40 to embrace their beauty journey with confidence, providing premium Korean skincare solutions that delivers visible result without invasion, so without invasive procedures or harsh chemicals. So very clean, very easy to understand. It speaks a lot to a lot of people out there, women over 45. So that is a way to filter who is interested in your brand, okay? Now, authenticity, elegance, trust, these are your brand values, empowerment, simplicity. Now, your target audience is age and 55, 45, so we can say 45 years and above. Okay, it's just using a primary persona, someone called Margaret, all right? So inside your audience pool, it picks out someone called Margaret and gives us like an information about this person. Retired teacher, now part-time tutor, earns 50K, has pension, incomes, tutoring plus husband's income. Well, that's all these are disposable income anyway. So family, adult of two children, one grandchild. So moderate uses Facebook daily, shops online occasionally. So you can see all of this information. So imagine having all of this information at your fingertips. It's very easier to create your product description in a way that speaks to this person. Okay, so you're not doing any guesswork in your marketing. You're actually using data derived from all of this research to create what your customers are interested in. So your ads, your content is going to revolve around things like this. So it resonates with them. So that way, it's easy for you to sell to them. All right. So I've already gone a bit one step ahead of just getting your ICP done. So with your ICP, you can create your brand identity. Now, the next step is for you to use your brand identity to build your website, which I will not be covering in this video. Maybe in another video, I will talk about creating an offer, pricing, and also putting your brand together, coming up with a brand name that you want to use for your business, brainstorming with Claude AI or any other ChatGPT, sorry, on any other AI tool that is out there to generate some brand names that are related to your brand, something that is available out there because you don't want to use a brand name that belongs to somebody else or a brand name that is trademarked already. So you have to make sure that this brand name you're trying to use is available and is usable. So if you haven't followed my channel, I think you should click the follow button, and I'll be posting more about e-commerce branding on this channel so you don't miss out. Okay, thank you very much.